Ladies and gentlemen, today we took a nice little $500 loss trading the NASDAQ. You can see right here what we were going for was we were going for a short. Don't ask me why we were going for a short, but we were. I can tell you why. We had a big move down here, and for some reason I was expecting us to. I thought that was the trend, and so I was trading with the trend, taking a short, but I obviously missed this entire uptrend that we've been having all morning, and I went against the trend, and obviously you can see that did not work. Okay, we got here, boom, boom, goes up, comes down, goes back up again. Um, Although this is a lower low, this is a lower high right here, so this might be a and a SMT. You see that big old SMT right there? So I will. We also had a lot of levels here, you can see. So we came back down, we inversed like almost all these levels right here, all this volume. And then, so I thought we'd come with this to here and we moved down. But what I failed to do, and I wrote a checklist on my phone so I always will be able to take trades. And so what we are going to do now is we're only taking trades in the direction of the trend, okay? Direction of the trend. So this is bullish, so we should have taken a long, okay? Should have taken a long, and we're either going to be targeting liquidity, so we'd either target here, or we need to target here, or we need to target here. Since we are moving upwards, then once we take out liquidity, we need to start a bearish trend. If we're going to take shorts, it needs to sweep liquidity and start going bearish. So we're going to trade with the trend no matter what. And these look low-key pretty equal. A little bit more shorter. This looks pretty good low-key. Although you took out this little high right here, tapped as high as 5-minute fair value gap probably, and we are going lower. It is 10 p.m. so no trade for me. We also need to make sure that we are trading with low volume nodes on the side right here. Okay. So we would do that by, let me take this off. Do that by coming here and going to the daily. That's a fib tool. All right. Just like this. And I mean, this looks like a great short, honestly. We'll double down. Yeah. So this was obviously against the trend. It wasn't in a, it was opposing. There was two low minute fair value gaps. I mean, not low minute, low volume nodes. There was one bottom and one up top, and since we're in an uptrend, it respected the bottom one and pushed up higher. So need to make sure that we are going with the trend. Second, that was like third or fourth or whatever. What else? Let me check the checklist. We need to make sure that we are using the highest and lowest low volume spot. Okay. Um, yeah. And we want to wait for movement like this, okay? So this one looks really good, especially because we're short. So we do not want to trade it, okay? We're not trading when it hits this, okay? We're waiting for this move down and the close below. Then we want the OTE retracement. We can enter once it taps the 50% like this. You can see, look at that big movement right there, okay? You can see how fast these movements are. That's a great trade. Oh, I don't want to do that. Where is it? That's a great trade right here. You see? I don't know if this low volume there was there when this trade played out. I mean, it has been 7 hours. So it probably was not there. But you can see this is a great trade right here, you see? Make sure we're not trading when it first touches. With these, you need to wait for it to come down and retrace into it, okay? Don't trade on the first touch. Of these specifically on the fair value gaps, probably want to do on the first touch. On the fib tool, you want to do with the very first touch, but not with these lower these things, the liquidity, structure, and order flow. Okay. What about this? Let me see what this is doing. I don't know about this specifically. We do want the first retrace though. I need to make that clear. Like this is looking sketchy. And I think that's because it's already been run through and then retapped. Okay, so it's kind of all the liquidity is taken out. So we want the first run through first inversion, we could say. And we do need a close below. We want to like a pretty good close below and retrace into it. That is the key entry for that. That's all. That's the trade I took today. Was that bad boy right there. We went down for a second. We went down. I think TP might have been there actually. Let me check. No, TP was at the low. TP was at the low. So yeah. Anyway, with all that, it's gonna be less than a 10-minute trade recap. That's kind of good. And anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.